Shout out to the Straight Pipes and TFL Now. Dude, these guys, both these channels, and then I forget what it's called, the Flying Goose, I believe. But definitely, I've spent a lot of time watching their videos, and both of these cars, I have to say, just hit the nail on the head. I mean, really, really, really. I mean, at the the way this gentleman felt about this car, I kind of feel the same way about this next Fair Lady that's coming out. There's so many things that have gone away in the sports car kind of world, and I think Nissan is going to nail it. And I think this Lexus also. I agree with this gentleman here. Timeless. You can kind of. I mean, we all have our own opinions of what timeless is, but what a gorgeous car. And the fact that there's a V8 in there. I mean, here's the thing. I think whether Japan makes a V8 or America makes a V8, it's gonna be quality. Oh, Dami's gotta go poo poo. Let me help him real fast. Okay. You got work. You want to let me get the wipes for you. Dami's really good going potty on his own, but he's got his onesie, his Spider-Man onesie, so he just struggles taking that off to go poo. He's gonna let me know here in a second, but I forget what I was saying. No, this car is timeless, absolutely timeless, in my opinion. Because he's right. I agree that you're probably gonna see V8s go away and do the NSX. I didn't know anyone that owned that car. Like my buddies. Are you done, Baba? Yeah. Okay, let me go help him out. Good job, Bob. Okay, let's get you in the outfit, okay? Okay. When you dress, you can come in. Just because I got the camera rolling. Sorry. Thank you, Bubba. Love you. Okay, so this is how I roll. I got you going on a Revzilla commercial. Not sponsored by Revzilla. Thank you. Okay, sorry. No, I want to. Here's the thing. My son is here. Hopefully, my goal is to have a job where I can. This is acceptable. And actually, I would prefer my son to see what I'm doing because I would want him to learn, even hypothetically, even if I become successful doing whatever it is I'm doing. I'm just being me, genuine, and hopefully that progresses into something. But even if he doesn't want to follow whatever I'm doing, at the very least, I'm showing him how to do different things. And I think that's the point is, I'd much prefer, my kids teaching them what I know and teaching them what I don't know, and then us together figuring things out, as opposed to him or her, my future kids, going to school. I just feel like times have changed. I don't know if that's necessarily the best way to raise a child anymore. I think an individual approach is actually the best, but that's besides the point. So I think I'm done with this. I mean, this is awesome. I have nothing else to say. This Durango, shout out to the Straight Pipes. Dude, here's the thing. Our Durango is it's just the RT, which actually I love it. I absolutely love it. But now, if you said, look, of course. I mean, would here's the thing. The only thing that would hold me back from buying this, the only thing is, I just have to make sure I have enough money for insurance and gas. I mean, but if I could check that box off and, here, and I'm not breaking the bank at 110, or I forget what they said, 120, 100, I think it was 110,000, but my gosh, if I could afford it, that's a no-brainer. I love the Durango. I really, really love the Durango. I would just leave, what I would do, I would just leave those two back seats down. This would be basically a four-seater, with all our equipment and gear in the back. I mean, what an exciting car. Great job, bud. He got himself dressed. What an exciting car. I'm going to end it because I'm always long-winded. I love Dodge. I really do. And that's the thing. I don't think you have to choose, That's why I really appreciate when Japanese manufacturers make V8s. And then I appreciate it too when American companies do some of the things that Japanese manufacturers do. So nothing but love. Oh, one last thing though. Come on, Infinity. See, in my hypothetical fairy tale world, here is my convertible. I got my fair lady for my hardtop two-seater with a manual transmission. So it's a different feel, but here's the family car. I feel like Nissan. Excuse me, I mean Infinity, but we all know you're owned by Nissan. Bring us back the sedan. Give us a sedan with the V8. Just say 1 year production. Come on, I don't know anybody at Nissan, but if I did, I would name drop it right now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm serious, Nissan. I love you. I've owned multiple Nissans. What do you think? An Infinity sedan, that executive style, right? That's what I think. I think that's what actually the Japanese, excuse me, forgive me, please. I think that's what the Japanese do the best. They have that. No, the Germans do it good too. I'm sorry. I'm not, you know what? I don't draw any conclusions here. I'm just talking out of my butt. I'm kidding. I don't know why I said that so loud. It's like whenever you say but, you have to like emphasize it. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. Have a great day. Bye. Shout out to, let me see. Shout out to who would I send a shout out to? Let me think. Who would I send a shout out to? You know what? I would actually send a shout out to my dad. I actually wanted to talk to you about this. Just because I'm like, I've been thinking about it, and I haven't talked to my dad in like, in that, when I say my dad, I interchange my stepdad and my real dad, but I haven't talked to my dad. My stepdad passed away it's been, how long has it been? Like 13 years. But my dad, I haven't talked to in like 20 plus years, more like 25 plus years. And I wish I could say it was like for like an event that happened, because then I could just be like, yo, I'm sorry for whatever I did. But I realized it's more like he's just really busy and I'm busy, and then like years passed and we just never communicated. And it's almost like now I just feel awkward even reaching out. I don't know. Is that strange? Like maybe I could just start with an apology, be like, yo, it was just like an incremental me neglecting our relationship, and then that manifest into like 20 plus years. And maybe that's my problem, is I'm always trying to busy myself, and then I don't want to face what I should be facing, and that is that I should probably develop a relationship with my father so I can show my son that hopefully one day I would love it if he, hypothetically, if I did something or whatever, we kind of were too busy to communicate. I hope that everything I do, I could at least have as an example, as something to try. That's what I'm trying. I think that's my next life thing that I'm going to try to do. I'm going to rekindle my relationship with my father. That's a goal. That's a good goal. I'm a little anxious about it just because I think for most people they're like, why is that a big deal to you? Well, I mean, if it's when you haven't done something for like decades, it just it's hard to even think about doing it. It's just maybe I just got to think about it more. I realize that when I think about things more, that they become clearer in my head. Okay, I rambled for you. Thank you. I love you. Have a good day.